Okay, I'm just going to do a review of this Makita DHR171Z. Now, for anybody who wants to know, Z on the end of the model number for Makita means it's the body only. Anyway, I bought the charger and I bought the battery separate. This is it. We've opted for not doing an unboxing because there's nothing in it. There's a handle and there's a belt clip which I haven't put on yet, so this is the first time I'm on its way, and I have a bit of work to do, and I'm just going to show it working. Over there I have this it's been quite good. I've used it for a long time, but it has these old batteries, the nickel batteries, and it's not quite any good anymore. But I used to use this for paid work, and I don't do that type of work anymore, so I don't need anything this heavy. I'm going to use this just around the house, and for basically for doing stuff for family and friends. So I don't need that much power, and I don't need a big heavy drill, but I'm hoping this works in thing. Just for the record, there's a hammer action on it, and there's a drill, which means you can drill only, or you can have the drill with a hammer. It takes the SDS drill bits, and it kind of limits what you can drill. So basically it's for drilling concrete with SDS bits. I know there's other normal bits available in SDS, but I don't have any. I've never seen any in Ireland, and I don't know if they'd work anyway, so we'll see. Anyway, this is basically for drilling concrete. That's all I'm going to use it for. It's full battery, full charge battery, and I'm going to use a fairly well used drill bit. I have a corded Hilti and I have a corded iron hell, both SDS, which work fine, and but I just need something with a battery, and that's basically what I'm going to do. So I'm going to drill a few holes just to attach a piece of trunking, the saddles to a piece of trunking, and see how we get on. Okay, so I'm just going to show you as it is, and that'll be it. Okay, this is the drill bit that I'm going to use. As you can see, it's well used, it's well rusted. It's been, I don't know, many holes it's drilled. It's in reasonably good condition, and this is what I'm going to use to drill the holes. It's 5.5 millimeters. It's only a small job. It's not anything major. That we're drilling. So basically, you just put the drill bit in like that. Okay, it snaps in. Okay, there you can hear that. The thing. Okay, so I, as I said, I'm not doing an unboxing or that like that. The only reason I made this video is because I tried to check up this particular model because of the weight and size, and I was looking for a review on YouTube and I couldn't find one. I think there was one in some language that I couldn't understand, so I'm doing this one in English for whoever might think about it. I think it's okay. It's brushless. Well, it's the first brushes I've had. I have, as I said, a Hilti. I have the iron hair, which you can't see. It's not on the camera. I'll put it on the camera. So there's the iron hair. I have that one, which is corded. The Hilti you can just see over there, and again, which is corded. And there's the chargers over there for the Makita. Joining me. I don't really want to say that's me. Tell me some machines. So there's the sewing machines. 4 sewing machines, 2 overlockers and 2 flat machines. Anyway, we go ahead with the holes now. Okay, so I'm just going to drill one hole here to put one saddle in, which I should have done before I put all this together, but I didn't, so there you go. Okay. Right, so this is the first hole going in. Seems okay. Okay, I'm just going to finish this. I haven't really intended to do this. Just for the sake of finishing it. First place. Oh God. Alright, that's the first hole done. I'm not going to do the rest of that. Okay, I have this hammer drill driver, which I use all the time. It's well used, it's well on, but I mainly use it as a screwdriver. I'm just drilling into concrete blocks today, which would probably, that would probably do, but it's hard, it struggles, and so that's why I bought this. Right, so now I'm going to go outside. I've a few more of these to put in outside in the garden, and I'm just going to drill the holes and then I'll do the screw off camera, basically. So this is what I need to do, and we'll see how this works out. Oh, it's my time. That's 1, 2, There's another one here. Alright, so on that. It's on here. Oh, my back is killing me. Where the fuck did I make? Okay. This one's a bit awkward because it's going behind the rose bush, which is obviously why I didn't do it when I was putting the trunk up in the first place. Now I'll have to be done now. Anyway. Oh. Okay, so that seems to be all the holes I need. Let's see any more. Anyway. So that seems to be enough holes for now. I'm not planning to go out my workshop. I know it's a bit of a mess. But there you go. So that's the so that's what we're looking at now. The DHR171Z, which is the body only. Alright, so I'm gonna just put the plugs in and put the saddles on. In this case I'm just using I'm just using 40mm twin thread screws and these wall plugs. They're not very heavy, they don't need much, and but the drill itself seems to have done as good a job as I need. Anyway, I'll finish that and then I'll come back. Okay, what you seen me doing before was okay, what you seen me doing before was concrete blocks, which is blocks from the manufacturer, which are relatively easy for a tool like this. This is mass concrete, and the boss is out, so I can drill a hole or two, which is not here. She won't know that I'm being at it. Anyway, I'm going to see. As I said, this is a 5.5mm bit, which is more than adequate for me. I'm just going to see how it bears off. So there you go, that's a 4-inch, 5-inch probably drill bit. Took a bit of time, but I went in. There's a dirty and all the tail, look. There you go. Ooh. Okay, so there you have it. It's the cordless 70mm 171Z. It's just done a small job that I'm more than happy with. It took a bit of an effort to drill the hole 4 inches of this drill bit, but as you can see it's well worn. It's really well used. I've had this for I don't know how long. I've used it lots of times. It's anyway, it struggled a bit at the end, but we went through the mass concrete without any great ordeal. It's supposed to drill 17mm in concrete, and it probably would. I might try it. If I do, I'll add it to this video. But I don't drill those holes very often. This is the size I use all the time. As I said, I've had this particular bit for years, so it's still there. I just use it all the time. I'd imagine it'll struggle with 17mm. You'd certainly get a hole or 2 holes, or maybe 3 or 4, I don't know. But if I was to be drilling 17mm holes all day, I think I'd use a corded one, or I'd use this lot here, which is the bigger job. But I don't use it, so that's so. Hopefully, anyway, you get in the box a handle, which is this handle. and a belt clip, which I haven't put on yet. I will do, but I haven't put on yet. And the instructions. And that's it. That's it. You don't even get the battery. Had to buy the battery separate, had to buy the charger separate. Had to buy, yeah, I bought 2 batteries and a charger separate. So there you go. That's I'm just going to put this on the charger now to see if it tell me how much power that is actually used. If it does, actually I'll show it to you. So this first one here is the 24 volt and the other one is the 18 volt. So we'll just see what the reading of it is. It was 100% when I took it off. That's interesting because it now says it's at 49%. So those few holes used up a good bit of battery power. As I said, those batteries are brand new. I only got them today, and could well be that they weren't actually fully charged, even though it says they was. They were. I'm not sure about those batteries, to be honest with you. Or those readings, I wouldn't pay a little bit of attention to them. I'd rather rely on the drill. Anyway. So there you go. And I should say for reference purposes, these are aftermarket. This is an aftermarket charger and an aftermarket battery. I do have an actual Makita battery. It's a small one, but we'll see. All the other stuff is genuine Makita stuff. It was really the batteries and the charger are for the 18 volt, the LXT, was really expensive, and so I bought the aftermarket ones just to give them a try. I had the Makita ones on order because I'm kind of buying into the LXT system of tools, so I might as well buy anyway, I have a proper Makita branded charger on order and 2 5 amp hour batteries. So we'll see how, but they're very expensive, they're really expensive. The 3 of these were basically €100 or thereabouts, whereas a battery, I think one battery is 110 euros from Makita. So, but anyway, I've always had Makita's genuine stuff and I've relied on them, and I find them more than adequate, so I wouldn't be arguing about it. I think the price is a bit stiff, but anyway, we'll see. But anyway, these are aftermarket batteries that I'm using now. After a while, when I try it a bit more, I will use the Makita batteries and we'll see how that fares off, and I'll come back and let you know in the comments. It'll be a few weeks, okay? Okay, now I'm sitting down, I'm in the garden. I'm going to put a video together. As you can see, the gardening hook is all my wife's, so I don't go anywhere. You might have seen the corner up there on my right hand shoulder, which is my corner, which is full of crap. But the nice parts of the garden are my wife's efforts, so thanks to her for doing that. Anyway, back to the drill. Would I recommend this drill? Yeah, I would. Certainly for anybody kind of do stuff around the house DIY, it's more than adequate. Would I recommend it for drilling 17mm holes? Not really. If you were on a building site all day drilling 17mm holes, that drill will just do your head in. So you really need to get a cordless one. I would prefer, or one of the bigger cordless drills. But all in all, I definitely recommend buying the Makita DHR171. And if you can get the batteries and the charger cheap or as a whole set, then certainly go for it. The batteries are very expensive, but they do work on all of the LXT tools, so the batteries are interchangeable with other tools. So from that perspective, they're worth buying, but they are very expensive. The tools themselves are relatively inexpensive compared to the price of the batteries and the charger. So make it that what you will, make your own choice. For anybody doing stuff around the house, certainly a DIY person, somebody fixing stuff in their own house, no bother, buy this trail, you'll be more than happy with it, I think. And just for the record, Makita haven't given me anything to say this, and I haven't asked them for anything, but they haven't given me anything either, so good luck to them too. So thanks for watching. Oh.